everybody, welcome to my channel. In this channel, I'm gonna be playing Minecraft, Fortnite, and many other games. But in this video, I'm gonna teach you how to become better at Hypixel Bedwars. So let's get started. If you don't know what Bedwars is, Google it up. Okay. The first thing is speed bridging. Before you leave this, I know, before you leave this video, speed bridging is the most important aspect of Bedwars. If you don't know how to speed bridge, you can get better at Bedwars. So there are many tutorials on YouTube that teach you how to speed bridge, but none of them are quite easy to understand. Most tutorials just show you the thing, and then many people just assume it's spamming shift and right click at the same time. But it's really not. So I'm just gonna show you what happens when you don't speed. This is slow bridging. It's called slow bridging. You just hold shift and you right click. It's really not that hard. Anybody could do it, but let me show you what happens if you slow bridge. This is what happens when you slow bridge. So as you saw, that's what happens when you don't speed bridge. Now I'm gonna tell you how to speed bridge. It is number one. It is not the concept of spamming right click and shift at the same time. So speed bridging is kinda easy, but just people misunderstand it, so it makes it a lot harder. So how you speed bridge is, first you hold down shift. There are two types of speed bridging. I think the easiest one according to me, is ninja bridging. I mean, the easiest to learn at first. Later you can learn these complicated techniques. So the speed bridging is just holding down shift and right click. So you place a block on shift, which is crouch. Place on crouch, crouch. Place on crouch, crouch. Place on crouch, crouch. Place on crouch, crouch. Place, and you hold down S when you're doing that. So that's how you speed bridge. And the other type is, but that doesn't make you very good at Bedwars either. That just gets you from a beginner to, that doesn't make you very good at Bedwars. It just makes you from a beginner to okay, like you can manage. Okay, so that was backwards ninja bridging. Now I'm gonna teach you how to do sideways ninja bridging. It is conceptually the same, but kind of different. So for backwards bridging, for sideways ninja bridging, I suggest you get a triangle cursor like mine. So it's basically aiming your cursor completely flat and then placing on shift like that. But it's a bit faster, so you have to place blocks kinda quicker. You can just go with the slow pace, then eventually get better and faster. As you saw in the first clip, the opponent staircased and landed above me. So staircasing is really easy. Well, the easy version at least. So staircasing is just basically holding crouch, going up, like, I'm just gonna show you how to staircase. And I myself don't know how to staircase very well, so it's just basic staircasing. So staircasing is basically placing a block, jumping, placing a block, jumping, placing a block, jumping. It's that easy, but for starters, just don't let go of your shift. Eventually, when you start getting more CPS, which we will get into later, you can start doing this, which I'm not very good at, by leaving shift like how you did with the speed bridge. It's not very easy, you can say. So you staircase to a pretty good height, then you so as you saw, you staircase to a pretty good height, and then you start ninja bridging all the way to ninja breathing to their base, land on their base. As in solos, TNT is pretty cheap, so you can just get that. Bro, that didn't work. Okay, so he's gonna TNT my base. He's TNTing my base, exactly what he was supposed to do, but he got through the actual way that was meant to TNT. Okay, so a way to prevent people bridging above your base is to use fireballs, but again, I highly suggest it because it can be really annoying to your opponent. I mean, unless that's what you set out to do. And the other thing that can save you from taking fall damage is ladders. You're probably wondering how ladders can. It's called ladder clutching, and I'm not very good at it. So if you want like detailed tutorial on how to ladder clutch, it's in the description below. Here's another important aspect of Bedwars. When you start out, spend all your iron on blocks, only blocks. Do not use stone swords. You're probably wondering that you're probably wondering why, and you're gonna lose and stuff, but don't. Because W tapping is the greatest weapon that ever exists. So if I was good enough at W tapping, which I'm not, I could just beat this guy with nothing but my hand. A guy with an iron sword, nothing with my fist, but nothing with my fist. So as you can see, it's pretty confusing. W tapping. What is W tapping, you're wondering? So you've heard it many times. So when you hit a person while you're sprinting, the first time, so say I sprint and there was a player, I hit him, he would go at least 3 blocks, like 5 blocks back. I'm not sure how much it is exactly, but yeah, he would go some to that amount. But if I keep hitting him, so I hit him once and then I continuously hit him while sprinting, that would reduce the knockback. So the first time's knockback is always more. So a way to increase that knockback is by like hitting him, resetting your sprint. How you do that is basically like, yeah, you reset your sprint by like leaving your W key and clicking it again. That's what's called W tapping, and it is quite hard. So it might take a bit of practice to get it right, but anything can be done with practice. So in the end, I couldn't show you how to W tap, but there's just a link in the description below for how to W tap. So if you want to go learn how to W tap, check that out. I suggest you check that out. And the second last thing is use 1.8. If you're wondering why, it's because 1.8 has sword blocking, which is basically this. You're probably thinking that's just an animation, but it really is not. Number one, it reduces damage, and it is another way to sprint reset, which is like W tapping. So 1.8, and the last and final tip I can give you is you watch a lot of YouTubers. Yeah, you heard me right. Bedwars YouTubers, and I do not mean tutorials like these. I mean like people who play Bedwars just for fun. For example, Purple, Wally Bear, all the links in the description below. Okay, guys, that's it for the tutorial. Now, here's the clip of me playing Bedwars. Here's a clip of me playing Bedwars. Okay, so that's it for this video, guys. Like, subscribe, and comment down below if you have any questions or what you want me to show you next. And this is not the complete tutorial. There will be one more video coming out soon with more stuff in it. But I suggest you watch that video once, at least getting the hang of all these techniques. Blaze Knight out.